I could take this hit if I want to, and I will take the hit, get me some fresh cards. And he played another Doflamingo, bro. Another one. What is up, people? Welcome back to another One Piece TCG video, and we got another locals gameplay for y'all today. It's gonna be red purple Luffy, of course, versus green purple Don Quixote Doflamingo. This game was super fun for me. I don't think I have footage of me playing against the Doflamingo, so I thought it would be cool to share. This is an updated version of my list. I know in my last gameplay video I told y'all that I changed my list up a bit. Well, I actually changed it up a lot. So we switched it up a lot. We took out Usohachi, we took out Rush Luffy, we took out Shiki, we took out Blocker Law. We took out a lot of cards, and we added a bunch of firepower heavy hitters. So we still have the 4 Namis. We have the 4 Whitebeards. We have the 2 Nico Robins for that removal of the annoying blockers like Rebecca and Rosinante. And we added 3 Shanks, man. Shanks is like one of the GOATs. I'm not gonna call him the GOAT because there's a lot of GOATs and MVPs in this red purple Luffy deck that makes it really lethal, but he is like an excellent addition to the deck. And then of course we got the 4 Bon Clays. Still looking for those 3 Bon Namis, by the way. We got 2 All Sundays. We replaced the 2 Disasters with 2 All Sundays because I just prefer the body, even though it's 5 Dawn. It just works better for me. I added 1 more Zoro Juro. We took out 1 for the last deck list, and we put 1 of the Zoros back because I think the ramping up is super important. And then we still have the 4 Fanosuke's. We still have the 3 Gear 5 Luffy's. Our boy, we added 2 more banished Zoros, you know, just because, just to have that 1k counter and to have that extra banish power when we go against yellows. We still have the 3 Queens. We added 1 more Kid because we want that firepower. We want to buff ourselves as much as possible, and Kid works extremely well with Shanks. You could play the Shanks at 10, and you could play next turn the Kid, take the Dawn back, use Luffy, power up, and you get an active Dawn to use with your radical beams. So the synergy works really well. And of course Kid works really well with Newgate because you could do the +1 and Newgate gives you +2 and it gives you plus 3,000 power, makes you super hard to kill. And we still have the 4 radical beams, still have the 2 Jambeis, and we added 4 Gum Jet Gatlings because as you can see, we have a lot of bricks in this hand. We have the Whitebeards, the Shanks, the Gear 5 Luffy's, we have the Kids, we have the Sundays, a lot of cards with no counter. So the Jet Gatlings helps us to get rid of the dead cards in our hand and helps us with some defense because you could, with Jet Gatling, you trash a card and you get +3. So you're basically turning your brick card into a 3k counter. So yeah, that's the deck list that we're running for EB01. It's gonna change for 07, but this is what we're gonna be running from now on. I may make some minor changes here and there, but this is an excellent deck list. I love it. It's super fun. But anyways, let's get to the gameplay. All right, so yeah, we're going against a green purple Doflamingo, and let's go over what the leaders do. As you know, red purple Luffy, he's a 3 life leader, but he has 6. He starts off with 6k as opposed to 5k like all the other leaders. Well, most of the other leaders. And at 0 Dawn, you ramp up an extra Dawn, and at 8 Dawn, you ramp up an extra Dawn. So you ramp up super fast. And Doflamingo, his effect is you could set up to 2 of your Dawn cards as active at the end of your turn. So you could basically use all your Dawn, and at the end of your turn, you get to put 2 of your Dawn up for some defense. That's what Doflamingo does. And as you know, green has a lot of annoying cards like Sugar, and then you got that 10 drop Doflamingo. Ugh, hate those cards. But anyway, let's see how red purple Luffy does against this leader. As you can see, I'm using a different playmat because I left my playmat home at this locals. So I just went and I just ended up buying a random one at Game Guys. Shout out to Game Guys. So that's why I'm using this random playmat right now. And the guy who I was playing against, he forgot his playmat too, but he just decided to play on the desk. Oh, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. I think I run the roll, so obviously I always want to go first. Well, actually, he won the roll and he chose to go first, and he made me go second because he said that, you know, he doesn't want me to have Newgate on curve. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine with either or. You do what you do, bro. Oh wait, it looks like I went first because he has 2 Dawn and Yeah, I went first. But anyways, you all know what we're gonna play. Zoroduro. That's basically our first play all the time. And with Zoro, if you have 3 or less life cards, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn as active. And I attacked him for 6, and he went ahead and used Off-White to block. And with Off-White, up to 1 of your leader character cards gains 4,000 power during this turn. Then you get to look at the 3 cards from the top of your deck, and you reveal up to 1 of the Don Quixote Pirates type character card, and you can add it to your hand. Then you put the rest to the bottom of your deck. It's a defense card and a searcher at the same time, so Off-White is really, really good. I think he chose Doflamingo. You just can't see it on the camera. Alright, so he picked Doflamingo, so we know that he has the 10-drop Doflamingo. Really annoying card, and we'll go into what he does later on when he plays it, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna play it. And then he chose to look at my Zoroduro. It's so funny, man. Like, a lot of people don't have the matchup knowledge versus Red Purple Luffy, so they have to end up reading all my cards. Alright, so he played the Sugar, and what Sugar does is she rests your opponent's characters. When your opponent plays a character, if your leader has a Don Quixote Pirates type, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters. That's on your opponent's turn. And then when you play her, you could rest 1 of your characters for the cost of 4 or less. So he rested Zoroduro right here, and then he just straight up swung into Zoroduro, and I let him take it because I ain't spending no cards to save him. So we are at 5 Dawn right now. What am I gonna play? Boom, played All Sunday. With All Sunday, you get a Dawn rested, and you get to draw. Oh, and this guy, bro. This guy on the side of me basically told him Sugar could rest my All Sunday, because like I just told y'all, whenever you play a card, Sugar could choose to rest that card. So he chose to rest All Sunday, which is fine with me. I just wanted All Sunday to give me that extra Dawn. I wanted to ramp. Alright, so he rested All Sunday, and I swung at him for 6, and he blocked it with the Ezo, it looks like. Alright, so it's his turn. So I have 3 lives, and he has 4. I only know what green really does in the beginning game and end game, honestly. Other than that, I really don't care. I'm just trying to get my Dawn up as fast as possible. Okay, so he's swinging at the All Sunday for 7. I let him have it because I am not wasting that much cards to save her. And then he played the Law. Blocker Law. What Law does is he's a blocker, and if you have 7 cards or more, you have to trash a card. But I had less than 7 cards, so anyways, my turn. Boom, look at our Dawn. We have, what, 6 Dawn? And I am playing, no, I had 9 Dawn. We are at 9 Dawn already, bro. 9 Dawn, and this is what, turn 3? So I played Whitebeard. You know, when you play Whitebeard, you get the extra 2k buff. So I'm at 8,000 power right now for the turn. So I guess he's about to read what Newgate does. Also, if you attach 2 Dawn to Newgate, he could KO any of your opponent's characters that is 3,000 or less. I don't think I'm ever getting rid of Newgate. And then I swung at him for 6. Take that, boy! And he took that life, so he's at 3 life right now, it looks like. And then I passed turn. So I'm at 8,000 power. 3 lives still, and he has a blocker up. He has Sugar. He didn't choose to. Oh yeah, he rested the Newgate. I was just gonna say he didn't choose to rest the Newgate, but that's why I hate Sugar. I hate green so much. I hate Sugar and I hate Doflamingo. All right, so the Sugar's rested. Whitebeard's rested, and it looks like he's swinging heavy at the Newgate, but I am not letting him kill my Newgate. So I am blocking that with my Franosuke because I need that Newgate, man. He swings heavy, and I could just, you know, boom! Hit him with the Shanks. Hit him with the Shanks. Now with Shanks, why I love the card so much is you could KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 10,000 power or less. So you could basically KO anybody except for Gear 5 Luffy and I think Big Mom. Big Mom is also 12k. So I played the Shanks, KO'd the Sugar because Sugar is so annoying. I was tired of her resting my cards. So I said, get that Sugar out of here. I didn't really care about the Law because I'm going to just swing at him and then he's going to get rid of the Law anyway. But yeah, I love Shanks. He just gets rid of all the annoying cards. And then I'm swinging 6 at the leader and he is going to block that with Ezo. And I'm swinging 10 at leader. Is he going to take the life or is he going to get rid of that Law? He took the life, so now he's at 2 life. I am like swinging, and I pass turn. Let's see, what is he gonna do? So he should be at 10 Dawn right now, which means the Doflamingo is gonna come out. When he plays the Doflamingo, we'll go over what he does. And boom, he played the Doflamingo. And okay, so what Doflamingo does is, up to a total of 3 of your opponent's rested leader and character cards will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. So that means when it's my turn, I can't attack with my leader or with Newgate because he picked those two. I don't know if I think he should have waited until next turn to play it, so that way he could freeze the Shanks, Whitebeard, and Luffy. But my guess is he didn't have enough counter to survive those 3 hits. So he played the Doflamingo, kept my characters rested, or he may have another Doflamingo, but I wouldn't, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have played the Doflamingo with just 2 rested characters. But anyways, he played the Doflamingo and he chose to keep Luffy and Whitebeard rested. And then he's passing it to me. So what am I gonna do? I need to buy me some time because counting up 5 Dawn. So that means a Queen? Yep, I played the Queen. And what Queen does, you get to draw 2 and then trash 1 card from your hand. So you get to cycle out your hand, make your hand like better. So what am I gonna trash? I am going to trash the Nami. I don't remember what cards I drew, but yeah. So I put the blocker out there to kind of give me some protection while my characters are rested. So am I gonna swing with the Shanks? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna swing with the Shanks. I'm tapping 4 Dawn. Oh, I'm playing Bon Nami. I'm playing the Bon Nami, bro. For as long as I don't have a full playset of Bon Namis, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. But anyway, when you play Bon Nami or Bon Clay, for those who don't know, Bon Clay gives you an active Dawn whenever you play the character. And then Bon Clay can mimic any character on your opponent's field and swing with that power. So, for example, he has that 10,000 power Dofi right there. I can copy that 10,000 power and then swing at him with it. So I love Bon Clay, even though Bon Clay is like a glass cannon, because as soon as you copy his power, you go back down to 1,000. And then you're just easy to kill after that. So you basically want to use Bon Clay to ramp up and to swing heavy. So either like early game, or you could save the Bon Clay for the late game. Yeah, so I put the Bon Clay out there just to have another body, and then I'm swinging at him with the Shanks for 12k. And what is he gonna do? He took that life, so now he's at 1 life. He still has that blocker up, so I'm gonna need at least 3 swings. 1 to get rid of the blocker, 1 to get rid of the 1 life, and then 1 to kill him. So I'm looking pretty good right now. I still have 3 lives. I could take this hit if I want to, and I will take the hit. Get me some fresh cards. And he played another Doflamingo, bro. Another one. Like, when people play Doflamingos back to back, it could be so demoralizing. I haven't swung with my Luffy for like 2 turns. And I'm not going to get to swing with him again for the next one. So he rested Newgate, Shanks, and Luffy. So now I can't attack with them next turn. And he has 2 Dofis right now. So he has like 10k swings that he could just swing at me. But luckily I have the Bon Clay there, so I could just copy one of his Doflamingos. And I also have a 10k swing. And then this Queen is also 6k, but I think I'm going to leave him up because he's a blocker and I need to protect myself. And he is going to pass turn because Dofi is a 5k leader and I'm at 6k, and he has no more Dawn left because he used all the Dawn to play with Doflamingo. And I'm going to play another Shanks, and I KO'd his Dofi. This is why Shanks is such a clutch card in this deck. Shanks could KO anybody. So I just removed one of his Doflamingos for free without even having to swing. I played him and said bye-bye Doflamingo. So now he only has 1 Dofi up, and because I have Bon Clay, I could just copy Bon Clay's, I could just copy Doflamingo's 10,000 power and swing at anybody. I could swing at Dofi, I could swing at the leader for 10k. So he's like a disposable heavy cannon. So let's see what I do. And I'm swinging at the leader for 10k. I copied the 10,000 power, so I'm swinging with Bon Clay. Get rid of that law because he couldn't block that 10k. That's why Bon Clay is so clutch. So let's take a second and look at this beautiful board right now. Look at this beautiful board right now. I have a Whitebeard, even though I haven't swung with him for like 2 turns. I have a Shanks. I have a Queen that's 6k. I have a Bon Clay that could copy his Doflamingo for 10k. and I have another Shanks for 12k. This dude, and he only has a Doflamingo up with 1 life card, bro. Things are not looking good for him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, what a beautiful board, man. Shanks, one of the goats. Put him in your deck. All right, so did I pass turn? Yep, I passed turn. I don't know what he's gonna do right now. He could play another Doflamingo, but you know, I'm at 10. I could play a Gear 5 at any moment. He needs to have. I wouldn't waste all my Dawn, man. I just wouldn't. So he's swinging at the Bon Nami, and I let him have it because Bon Clay did his job. So I don't really need it. I could finish him with this 10 hit Newgate 12 Shank, and he played another Dofi. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? He played 3 Doflamingos, so he has kept my characters rested for 3 turns straight. My leader Luffy has not attacked for 3 whole turns, bro. So I'm like, how can I get around this? But we have the perfect answer, and I think you know what the answer is too, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. You about to see right now. I swung at him with the queen with 6k.
Gotcha, bitch.
Let's go. And he blocked that. Swung at him with the 12k with Shanks.
Gotcha, bitch.
What's he gonna do? He can't block that. Took that. He has 0 life. So you know what time it is. It is time. Yep. Tap them 10 Dawns.
Finish him.
Gear 5 Luffy, bro. I wish I could play the anime drums every time I play Gear 5 Luffy. So with Gear 5 Luffy, y'all should already know what he does. As much times as I play him to finish games off, he gives you 2 turns and he gives you an extra Dawn ramp rested. So, but you have to return all your Dawn, and then also you have to clean your board. So I had to clean Whitebeard and all my beautiful Shanks. I had to clean all of them off of the board and only have Gear 5, but I do get an extra turn. So my Luffy's still rested, so I can't swing on this turn, but I still get the extra Dawn. But on my next turn, I can restand Luffy, and now I can attack with him. So now I have 5 Dawn because of the character and leader ability. I'm gonna swing at him for 10. Can he even block this 10? Can he block it? Can he block it?
Gotcha, bitch.
And he blocked it. He blocked the 10k. But if he blocks the 10k, I know for sure he's not going to be able to block the 12k with the Gear 5 Luffy. Let's see. I just love this deck so much. And Shanks just makes it more powerful. I attacked the leader for the 12k, and that was it. Gave him the boom. My bad for beating you, bro. Fist bump. And that was game, bro. So yeah, Shanks adds a whole different layer to the Red Purple Luffy deck. Like, it gives you more options, it gives you the removal, it gives you firepower, it gets you around a lot of annoying situations. Like, if he had a kid in this deck, the annoying 8-drop kid, I could have just Shanks him and removed the kid. Put him in your deck, people. Put him in your deck. But anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about the changes in my Red Purple Luffy deck. If you run Red Purple Luffy, let me know what you running. Let me know how you liking him in EB01 and what you're gonna do in OP07. Just talk to me. You know I like it when y'all talk to me. But see y'all in the next one. Peace.